Hey guys, so today we're going to go ahead and work on a cut crease. As you can see, I have hooded eyes, so a lot of my eyeshadows are really hidden in my eyes, in my eyelid. So you can tell that you have hooded eyes when you have a lot of skin right here and it just folds over the top of your eyelid itself. So first of all, we're going to go ahead and highlight the brow bone and inner corner of your eye. And so those are going to be the only two colors right now. So here and here, and then we're going to get started. So today I went in with Romantic as a highlighter on my brow bone, as well as the inner corner of my eye. And you want to try to get your eyes to match as much as possible, but if you can't get them perfect, that's fine. I also decided to go ahead and fill my brows in while I was here with Addiction Palette 2. I used the color Honorable to do my brows, so I brushed them up in short hair-like strokes, and then I brushed them down in the same similar strokes to get the effect that I am looking for. Okay, so our first step is to grab a little bit of Honorable. This is going to be our transition color. Look straight into the mirror and find the flap of skin that is your hooded eye covering your eyelid, and you're going to just put that transition color all over just that flap. Don't bring it down onto the eyelid. Keep it right on that brow bone area. As well as don't arch it down into the tear duct area. That will help close your eye when we're trying to open it up and create a fake crease. Also, you can wing it out if you want, just kind of arch it up towards your brow. And this look looks really good on any eye shape. Okay, so our next step is we want to transition color. We want a color that's just a little bit darker than the Honorable out of Addiction Palette 2. And so today I'm going to be using Irresistible from Unique, and I'm going to just get a light and fluffy brush. I've already tapped some into the lid, and so I'm going to put some on the brush and then tap off the excess. Touch it on your hand so you can see exactly how much is there, and then you can go ahead and go in and put it on your crease. And so we want to keep this right in the middle on the crease. You don't want to go above this transition color or below it, so you just want to kind of put it as middle as possible. Okay, so your next step is you want to get either a dark brown, so darker than your second shade, or a black. I'm going to be using Peppy out of Addiction Palette 2. It is a matte finish black. For all these colors you want a matte finish, and you can use a liner brush or a very fine brush, whatever's going to get a simple fine line. I find it best to use the liner shader brush, so the liner side of my liner shader brush. And what you want to do is you want to create a crease right above your natural hooded eye look. So if you look straight on into the camera or the mirror or whatever, then you can see exactly where your hood folds over your eye. And so you want to go just above that. So you see the natural crease there? I would go right above that, maybe 1 to 2 millimeters. I'm just going to guess. I'm not very good with measurements. So what we're going to do is you're going to just tap it onto your brush once. You don't want a whole lot, and what you want to do is you want to create a rainbow effect, but it's best to create several dots, and then you're going to go and connect the dots. I think that this was the hardest part of creating a cut crease, only because you have to make sure that you're very precise on where this crease goes. You don't want it too high high and you don't want it too low. So this was the hardest part of creating the cut crease, but once you get past this or to this, it's like easy sailing. What we want to do next is we want to just go ahead and take a softer brush where the bristles don't move too much. I'm using a crease brush from Unique, and you want to make sure before you stop, you want to stop right at your tear duct, so the inner corner of your eye. Don't go too far in because that's going to mess up your crease, and don't go any further out than your lid, okay? So you want to very carefully and very softly blend this. Because we don't want to move the line. We want to just blend it and make it soft. Okay, so what you want to do next is you want to go back in with the second brown, so the medium colored brown, and you're going to use the liner shader brush again, the liner side, and you're going to get a little bit of brown on that, and you're going to go right above the black line that you just put there. That's your new crease. I don't know if you can see, but here's my natural crease, and then the black is my crease, the cut crease that I just made. So what we're going to do is we're going to go right above that. And you're going to follow the same direction. Just follow it right above and blend. And this is just going to help soften that black look so it doesn't look like you have black liner. What you want to do next is you want to take either concealer or foundation, and we're going to put that right on the lid of your eye and just really make that cut crease stand out, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just take my foundation and spread just a little bit on my hand. And so I'm going to use this as my eye color. And this is just going to help make that cut crease stand out. What you want to do now is before your foundation dries, you want to seal that in. And you can use any color, any powder color that you want. I am actually just going to be using the color Sexy in the Mineral Pigments by Unique. And you're going to just pat that on.
Any color depending on what kind of look that you are going for. I just want a neutral look, so this is what I'm going to go for.
So that is it on the cut crease. Now it just depends on what kind of look that you want to go for. You can do a winged look, or you can smoke out the edges, or whatever you want. You can leave it just like this. It will look amazing and natural. So I hope that you have enjoyed this, and I will talk to you later.